What you doing? How's it going? Hello everyone and welcome back to Farmer Joe Homesteading. I decided to do a quick bonus video on the winter care series that we have been doing and show you some winter care tips that we have from owning a large outside dog, specifically one of the LGD breeds. Come here. Come here, Dad. Hi. So this is Leia. She is our Great Pyrenees Bernese Mountain Dog mix, and she is the guardian here on our farm. She keeps all of our flocks safe from coyotes and foxes and bigger predators. She also will chase off all the crows and magpies and keep them out of their grain and feeds for us, which is such an added bonus. She is built for the winter. So she has very, very thick hair that's made specifically for being outside. She has a double coat, so she stays so warm. When it is really cold outside, when we had -30 the other week, she was rolling around in the snow, full of herself, running around, just having a great time. They absolutely love being outside no matter what the temperatures are. The colder it gets, the happier she is, because she is just built for this and built for being outside. She's watching the cat eat food. Does he have food and you don't? You have a bone in your mouth. Yeah, you do. So for her, for shelter, she will usually just sleep under the steps that I'm currently on right now. And when it gets really cold and windy, she actually built herself shelter in the thicket behind our house. We have an area behind our house with quite a bit of bush and thick underbrush, and she's actually built herself a little cave in there, or a little spot, and that's where she likes to sleep. I used to try to convince her to sleep in the barn. I've tried to get her in the house, doesn't work, and I've had a lot of people say never to put your LGDs in the house when it gets really cold, and so she just doesn't want to be in, and the cold really doesn't bug her. So unless it's really, really cold for a really long time, that's when I start to notice it on her. We do have a playhouse that the kids use that's like the perfect size for Miss Leia. And so I am planning this winter on putting some straw in there for her. But again, it's going to be up to her whether she wants to do that or not. I found in the past, anytime I offered any sort of assistance for her, she really doesn't care. So she really takes care of herself when she's out here. We make sure that we feed her good. She gets lots of bones and scraps and things to chew on. And then she eats kind of whatever she finds out here too. So she's very self-sufficient in that way. And she does a really good job of finding her own food. The only other care tip that I have is to watch for little balls of ice that get in their feet. Leia likes to show me her feet a lot. She likes that attention, and it is a Great Pyrenees thing. They like to have their paws held. And so she gives me her feet, and I check for the little bits they get in the webbing of their feet. They'll get ice stuck in them. And I just did this the other day and thought I should maybe do a video on it, because a lot of people probably don't really think of that. And I'll notice she'll get sore on her feet, or she doesn't want to run around quite as much. And it's usually because of that. So in between her little toes, you can have your foot. In between her toes, you got to watch for snow and ice buildup. You can get it on, they'll get it on the outside, but they'll also get it on the insides of their feet. I just pulled a little thing out, even though I did this 2 days ago. And so you want to go through their feet and get all of those little ice balls out of there, because I noticed that she'll like lay down and she'll try to chew them out, and she can't always get them if they're really in there, and they'll get matted to their long hair and stuck on there. And if I've done it with gloves and I've done it without works almost a little bit better, because your hands will actually kind of heat them up a little bit when you're rubbing them to get them out of the hair. So that's the one thing that we watch for on her, is her feet, and making sure that her feet are in good condition, because she's not a good guardian dog if she's not able to run and be on her feet patrolling and taking care of our farm that way. So that is kind of it. They are very easy, the easiest dog I've ever had. Very, very smart, very, very loyal. She aims to please, and she will do everything she can to just make me happy. And amazing with the kids. The kids just love her. She is definitely a kid dog as well. So that is it. That is all that I have on winter care tips for big dogs. So make sure you guys like and subscribe to our channel, and we will see you guys next time.